Alrighty, guys, what is going on? What a crazy day. The markets were rallying today. SPY was up over 3%. So, we're going to get into the charts. We're going to talk about the news. We're going to talk about what's going on. But, real quick, this is my Discord community. We dropped a banger today here on some Amazon puts, and we rode them up and just kept selling, made, 10, 20, 30, 40% wins. That was a good day. Now, if you want plays like this, link is in the description. Check it out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Really helps push out the channel. Also, I created this software and we're working on this screener right now. I'm going to show you at the end of the video. But basically, you take a picture, even something like this. You can throw this picture into our screener and it'll tell you whether to buy or whether to sell, and it's super cool. Okay, so I'll show you that at the end of the video. But let's get into the charts now. We got to talk about what's going on right now. Now, the Iranian president today basically said that he wants to end the war, but he wants to do it with guarantees. Okay, now what is that exactly? I'm finding it out just as it's coming in. So we really don't know. Sorry, let me go on a bigger time frame. We really don't know. Now, President Trump is supposed to speak. Right now, I'm recording this Tuesday, March 31st. He's supposed to speak Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he said he's going to address the whole Iranian, what's going on with the war and stuff. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to find out. I mean, again, like I've been saying, anything can happen and anything can change on an instant. And as you can see today, that's literally what that was. I mean, look at this. We were just sold off, selling off, selling off. And then look at that candle, literally from 338 all the way up to 351. So again, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that, like I said, anything can change off of a tweet. Anything can change off of, something that someone says, again, like the Iranian president wants to end the war. And, there it is, back to, potentially all-time highs. Now, we're going to have to see what happens tomorrow. Again, like I said, I've been calling for this level, this 613 level. But again, like I said in my previous videos, is that, if things get worked out, we're not going to hit it and we could potentially go back to all-time highs. Okay. So going into tomorrow, I think that today personally was such a strong rally. And I think it was kind of on speculations that the war might be over. I think there's more things to happen and more things that have to come out. So, we have to see what President Trump says. He could drop a bombshell on us. I mean, how, again, politics aside, no matter what side you're on, sometimes he likes to throw his ego around and throw his, so anything can happen. Anything can happen tomorrow. It could be good, could be bad. So we're going to have to see. But again, I believe that today was such a strong rally that, I do believe that we might cool off a little bit tomorrow. Not saying we will sell off, but we might be flat. We could sell off, but I think we might be flat. And again, we're just going to have to see. Okay. So that's my current thoughts on the markets right now. A wait and see, as Jerome Powell says, a wait and see approach. Now, as far as Nvidia, again, I am a buyer of Nvidia at these levels. Like I've said in previous videos, I wanted this to hold at 171. As you can see, we didn't hold and we went below. But again, Nvidia is trading at, down here, it was trading at like 19 times PE ratio. So you best believe I'm buying. So I bought some here. And if we go lower, shoot, I'll keep buying on Nvidia. Okay. And actually, I'm already up on my position as we ended the day at almost 175. Okay. So that's basically it, honestly. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see what President Trump says. Go from there. Again, I do believe that tomorrow could be either flat or possibly a sell-off, maybe going into the speech. But we will have to see. Okay. Really quick, something I will throw in there again is, if you're in my Discord community, we've been buying this dip. If you want to know what I'm buying, again, check out the link in the description. But we have been buying this dip and we are today we are reaping the benefits of buying the dip in this market. Okay. So again, nothing I say is financial advice, but if you're running when others are fearful and you're selling your positions, that's why you're losing. Okay. You need to be buying these dips. Could we go lower? Yeah. Again, nothing to say is financial advice. Always do your own research and always, consult with a financial advisor. But as far as for me, I'm buying this dip. It's an easy buy. And if this war with Iran is over, guess what? I'm so glad I bought this dip. And if there's more sell off to come, then I'm still buying. Okay. Now let me show you what I was talking about earlier. Let me log into this really quick and show you this screener. Now I've showed it here a couple times. We're still in the beta process. Again, this is going to take some time to make sure it's 100% ready. But again, for the people that do have this software, you can already kind of use it. Okay. NFLX. I got to type in Netflix. Got to go to here and check this out. Okay. So you put in your chart. This is ticker symbol. Can't even talk. Ticker symbol Netflix NFLX. Hit analyze chart and check this out. It literally in a few seconds it analyzes the chart. It tells you whether it's bullish, whether it's bearish. It gives you a score. It tells you support levels, resistance levels, and stuff like that. Support levels, resistance levels. It tells you there's a gap and stuff like that. It tells you a trade to get into, short-term trade, long-term trade, and an options trade. Okay. And then it tells you a score here, right here, a confidence score. Now, again, this thing is super cool. If you want to check this out, check out the link in the description. It is, I believe, the second link. There's also a community with that. This is our school community. So if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn how to use this software, you come and check out. The link is also in the description as well. And you can come in here, ask questions, watch our videos on how to trade and how to use the software and stuff like that. Okay. So besides that, that is basically it. Again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and let's see what happens in the next couple of days here in the stock market. And let's see what President Trump has to say. Okay. So all the best, and we'll see you in the next video.